This is Gadget Stop 321. In today's video, I'm taking a look at my drafting pencil collection. Right now it includes a Pentel Graph Gear 500 with 0.7 lead, the TWSBI Precision Pencil with 0.5 lead and fixed sleeve, the Rotring 600 with 0.5 lead and fixed sleeve, and my latest acquisition is a Retro 51 Hex-O-Matic with 0.7 lead and a sliding sleeve. This just came in the mail today. I watched a video on YouTube by Clutch Situation. He's got a channel devoted to mechanical pencils, and he did a video on this particular pencil. He had gotten it for Christmas, and I didn't notice at the time that I watched the video that he was filming it in 2015, and I really like the look of this pencil. Retro 51, I was familiar with their pens. I've seen some of their pens. I don't own any of them, but they make some neat looking stuff. Let me see, I don't want to tear up the packaging. Looks like it folds open right here. They make some neat looking writing instruments, but I didn't know they made drafting pencils or a drafting pencil. And so when I saw his video, I thought, ooh, I'd like to have one of those. Add that to my collection. Let's see. And I had a little trouble finding one. I did a lot of searching on the internet, checked Jet Pens, they were out of stock. Checked Amazon, and when I saw on Amazon, or I checked eBay, and they had, someone was selling one for $80, and I've seen them, the retail price tends to be between $30 and $35. So I thought, oh no. And when I checked Amazon, and it said they were out of stock and they didn't know when or if they would be getting them back in stock, I thought, uh-oh, I may have missed the boat on this one. But then I came across, there was one left in stock. That's interesting packaging, nice. Okay, let me slide it out of here. I came across one at Rustico, which I believe is primarily a leather journal maker. I believe they make them. I like this. I like the feel of this. Let me see. It feels a little bit lighter than the TWSBI. Now the TWSBI, the Rotring, and the Retro 51 are all made out of brass, so they're heavier pencils. It's on par with the Rotring. And it could just be, I don't know if there's really a difference here. If there is, it's minimal between the TWSBI and the Rotring. What struck me about this pencil was the black and the silver together. Rotring, they just have some awesome designers. They make beautiful, well, they make interesting writing instruments. And when I saw this pencil, I was smitten. Let me see. Nice. And so it's got the sliding sleeve. Let me focus. Which I'm not always a fan of on typical mechanical pencils like you pick up at Walmart, school supplies for kids. The pencils with sliding sleeves tend to be wobbly. And hold on. Yeah, this feels like, seems pretty tight. I'm going to do a writing sample between these. Okay, I've got my Rhodia ice pad here. Let me see. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. All right. Let's see. That feels nice. Yeah, the lead sleeve is tight. No detectable wobble. Let's see what kind of eraser we're working with here. Small eraser with a lead jam clearer. Pretty standard eraser. A little bit of wobble to it. Not bad. Anytime I have a pencil with these tiny erasers, I tend to use a separate dedicated eraser. This is just for emergencies. Okay. Let me zoom back out. Okay, so that was the Retro 51. Love the feel in the hand. The knurling is not very aggressive, just aggressive enough that you don't have to grip the pencil super tight. I like the finish on the silver parts. It's a matte finish. Looks very attractive with the black matte finish. I'm happy with that. Let's see. So I would say the pros of the Retro 51 are the weight. It's perfectly balanced. You just feel that weight pressing into your hand, but it's not super heavy. The knurling is just right. The sliding sleeve is tight. You can put it in a pocket or put it in a purse or something. You don't have to worry about it stabbing something. And it's a nice looking pencil. The Rotring 600 has similar pros. Good weight, well balanced. I've always liked fixed sleeve pencils. For a man may put a pencil in a shirt pocket. I tend to slide them into a pen loop of a notebook or have a case to put it in, so I don't mind the sleeve not being fixed. That's not really a pro or con for me. The downside of the Rotring is, again, small eraser, but that's pretty standard for drafting pencils. But it's a pleasure to write with. The TWSBI Precision Pencil was my first higher-end mechanical pencil, and it's always had a special place in my heart. I was fond of the knurling, but I've noticed for extended writing sessions, I tend to grip it a little tighter because the knurling is less aggressive. You can see that. It's less aggressive than the other two, so I tend to use this when I'm writing shorter sessions. The upside of it is really nice large eraser. And the Graph Gear 500, 0.7 lead isn't my favorite. The Retro 51 uses 0.7 lead. That's not the major downside. It's got a more aggressive knurling that I'm not as fond of. And to be honest, this is one I found on the ground at school. I'm a teacher, and I picked it up, and I've never been super fond of it. It's really heavily weighted toward the front end. The back is all plastic, so it's just not your higher end quality writing experience. Any of these three pencils I would highly recommend. They all will provide you with a similar writing experience. But for now, I'm gonna go use my new Retro 51. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave those below. And please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this.